All right, guys, real quick. Week 14 is over. I just had to jump in and do a quick update to our Week 15 video. Some things happened. Justin Herbert broke his index finger on his throwing hand. He's definitely not going to play this Thursday night against the Raiders, so that line's shifted. The Raiders are now 3-point favorites over the Chargers. I think that's pretty fair. Like, the Raiders will probably win that game. Maybe 3-0. Like, they just got beat yesterday, 3-0 by the Vikings. I just can't believe that actually happened in the NFL in 2023. That was another game laden with injuries. Justin Jefferson got hurt and Josh Dobbs got hurt as well. All right, well, I hope you all made your fantasy playoffs, and Week 15 is upon us. Week 1 of playoffs is upon us. It's time. It's time. It's time. All right, guys, enjoy your week.
What's up, y'all? It's B&E Sports Talk coming to you with predictions for Week 15.
Yeah, a little bit in advance. That way we can pump out the videos on time. I'm looking forward to doing this for literally every video we ever do in the future.
For sure.
That way we can be more consistent with you guys. I am excited. It's currently Thursday of Week 14. The Steelers and Patriots are about to kick off. That should be one hell of a game.
Toilet bowl.
Yeah. Okay, so real fast, let's just pick a upset each for this week, Week 14, and then we'll jump into our Week 15 predictions.
Well, I'm taking the game today, actually. It's so shitty, but the Patriots are substantially shittier than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah, way worse.
So I'm taking the Patriots to come out and beat the Steelers. I think Zappy throws together something that is a little more impressive than what everybody's expecting, and Bill Belichick walks out with a dub.
I feel like that's a pretty solid upset. They're 6-point underdogs. I'm not sure what the odds are on that. Money line. I'm sure it's pretty decent. But yeah, I like that bet. Also, guys, on this game tonight, yeah, I know you won't hear this in time, but I hope you're all betting the under of 30 points. Okay, so my upset for the week, I think the Rams are going to beat the Ravens. And we're each betting 5 drops of hot sauce on this, so we will do that on the next recording. And Brady also owes me 5 drops from the Broncos taking an L last week down in Houston.
Brutal.
So we're going to do that next week. Hopefully y'all see us in some pain. Okay, let's jump into Week 15. Chargers and Raiders.
Man, another stinky Thursday night game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a inter-conference match. Interdivisional game. So I think it'll be a good one.
I hope it's decent. But that's besides the point. The Chargers are 4-point favorites. I think they cover that at the end of the day. Probably be lower scoring than we'd like it to. But yeah, I think the Chargers get the dub and put the Raiders in last place in the division finally.
I'll disagree with you on that one real fast, just because I think that Raiders are going to come out ready to go. They've got a better defense than what everybody thinks.
All right. That's cool. Vikings, Bengals. This is Saturday, by the way, which I just think is awesome. I love Saturday NFL games.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so when college football ends, they'll schedule a few games on Saturdays for the remaining weeks of the NFL.
It's lit.
Is that new?
Saturday games are lit.
They've done it a long time.
Oh.
But yeah, so they have 3 games on the Saturday of Week 15. I think they have games this Saturday too, in Week 14.
I'm feeling an LSU show-off game. I want to see Jettas fly, and I want to see Jamar Chase fly.
With both their backup quarterbacks.
Yep.
Hopefully it's crazy. I mean, I know it won't live up to what it would be if it was Kirk and Joe, my 2 quarterbacks on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
But this game should be fun still. Both these rosters are just fun offensively.
They are. They've got pieces that they can mold around and work with. It's fun. And I fully expect for Dobbs to prove that he's the pastronaut, not the astronaut.
But I think Jake Browning will come out there and prove that he's actually decent and he belongs in the NFL.
Yeah.
That wasn't a one-time deal the other day because he played really well.
Yeah, for sure. Cooper Rush light.
Hell yeah, dude. Cooper Rush like solidified his career in the NFL after that 6-game stint.
Oh,
last
for
year.
sure. He's a career backup quarterback.
Yeah, like people would they would love to have him. Think about some of these teams right now if they had Cooper Rush.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Give
I'm
him
saying?
to the Jets.
Bro, I would have won an extra fantasy game or two. I probably would have clinched the playoffs if the Jets had Cooper Rush and not whoever the fuck throwing to Garrett Wilson all the time.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, it drives me crazy. Okay,
Colts Steelers.
well, real fast. The Vikings are 1-point favorites in this. Who do you think? You think Vikings they win?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna agree with you tentatively.
For sure.
I think they're right. It's gonna be close.
It will be close, but Vikings for sure.
Okay. Steelers and Colts that afternoon. God, this game record-wise looks like it'll be decent, but I just know it's gonna come out there and just be trash.
It's gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, a lot of underneath catches, nothing over the top. And if there is something over the top, that's probably what's gonna break the game. I expect a lot of field goals.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. But it's actually a meaningful football game in the AFC playoff picture, which is wild.
And I fully expect for the Colts to walk out there and win that game.
They're actually 2.5-point favorites.
I fully expect it.
See, I fully expect the Steelers. That's just a Mike Tomlin game to win, I feel like.
Fuck it.
I don't know. I'm going Steelers on this one.
Mania.
I'm going Steelers on this one. Yeah, Steelers with the upset.
We shall see.
Bro, what's with all these teams? Backup quarterback versus backup quarterback.
It's because this year they've had a league record 9 quarterbacks for starting teams go down.
This is insane.
They showed a guy's parlay slip the other day. It said it was the most cursed parlay slip ever.
Oh, people have been posting their cursed parlays, bro. Someone had like Nick Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, J.K. Dobbins.
They had every single quarterback on their ticket, and the last quarterback that's on their ticket is Jared Goff. And everybody's being like, look the hell out.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It was sick. I mean,
That's fucked.
that man's getting ready to go down.
No, I don't believe it.
Said they were like, I'm scared.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Sincerely. Man should fear for his life.
I do not believe that. Jared Goff is going hard. He's going to take the Lions, past the 49ers, past the Eagles, and then fall at home to the Cowboys.
You don't believe that.
100%.
No.
But
Next game.
speaking of the Lions, they're playing the Broncos on Saturday night.
Boom. Broncos.
Lions.
I think it's going to be a good matchup overall.
I think
Two
the Lions
decent
cover
defenses playing
easily.
each other. I still haven't heard what happened to Surtain, so we'll see. That makes a world of difference.
It does, but like
I actually had a dream about this. This is deja vu. We're going to win this game.
hell no, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, the Lions are 4.5-point favorites. I think they cover easily. Like I think the Lions win by 10 points.
No.
Yeah, dude. We just went down, bro. We just drove 4 hours the other day, all the way down to the southest part of Houston,
And we had a shot
to
to
the
win it.
NRG Stadium.
Rush just got greedy.
That was really fun. Like that stadium was cool. The fans were cool.
He got greedy. Russ got greedy. That's it.
I mean, bro,
That's the only issue. I mean,
the Texans are a good team, and we know this. But like,
he
Y'all
just
had to
needed to
win.
take the extra step. That's it. He was pass happy. Take the extra step. You had plenty of time.
well, I
He
mean,
was,
dude,
he was rushed.
that was a must-win game. If Russ came in there and made the play, made the drive, scored the touchdown, y'all won. Think about the momentum that y'all would be having right now.
We have momentum.
No, I don't.
We're
buy
gonna
it.
go.
No, dude. Like that's a confidence killer. Y'all just lost a must-win game, and now you're gonna go play the Lions.
Well, y'all lost like 50%
In Detroit.
chance of making the playoffs. Like if y'all won that game, y'all would have been like 80% almost chance to be in the playoffs. Y'all are less than 30% chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, dude. Like
No more Tank Dell.
No,
Fuck
like,
the Texans.
y'all, that was a must-win game for you.
It was.
I don't
And
care.
now you're going
we
to
defy
Detroit.
the odds.
To
we
Detroit.
defy the odds.
No bullshit, dude. The Broncos You're right. You do defy the odds because like y'all like sometimes you're like Super Bowl favorites and then boom, you're 4-12, 4-13.
I would say we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but Lamar Jackson exists, so no.
Yeah, I'd say the Ravens are gonna win this week, but Matthew Stafford exists.
We ain't winning no Super Bowl, but we're gonna fight. Our team's gonna fight. Broncos are gonna fight. I don't expect us to stand down after what easily could have been our win. So it'll be a fight between them and the Lions, to say the least.
I agree with that for maybe the first half.
Yeah,
And then the Lions go.
absolutely not.
That'll be a nice way to end your night on Saturday.
Let's go to Sunday. Browns and Bears. What a way to wake up in the morning.
And by the way, bro, this is going to be week 1 of fantasy playoffs, so we have Saturday football
This is great.
to start fantasy playoffs.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, imagine waking up Sunday and like the Broncos lost and you're down by 100 points.
That would blow. That goes for anybody. Yeah, that's anybody that plays on Saturday.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
I mean, like, imagine your quarterback walks out there on Saturday, gets you 15 points, and you have Sunday and Monday to sit there and waste your life away knowing that you're going to lose your playoff game because your quarterback didn't do a darn thing.
That'd be like in standard leagues, that'd be like equivalent of your quarterback getting like 2
Fuck.
or 3 points.
That's so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would definitely just like, bro, I don't know what I would do. I would just sit there. I don't even know if I'd watch football.
No.
Like the season is over with.
That year I lost right before the playoffs. Oh, man. I didn't look at anything. I didn't watch football. I didn't do anything. I played Fortnite. It was Fortnite or nothing for me. Man, y'all should have heard all the Texans fans last week. They were like, man, all these Colorado people walking up in here with their pipes and ganja and shit. That's like 5 people outside of the stadium sparking up their J's and shit like that.
This guy was walking next to me smoking his joint, and this guy's like, "Oh, look at you with your Colorado pot." And he's like, "Bro, I had never heard nobody call this shit pot before."
I don't know when the last time I heard pot.
My mom always called it pot, like when I was younger, and I would always laugh at her for it. But now it's like it like rings in my head, like her face when I light a joint, like, "You better not be smoking pot." So like I don't know. I'm always like, let's go smoke some pot. Like when I say pot, I mean like bud. Bears and Browns.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I mean, the Browns are favored, and you have to give their defense credit. They keep winning them games. The Bears seem to have had somewhat of a bit of a spark lately.
Yeah.
You know, offensively, they seem to be clicking better each week.
Mm-hmm.
It's not amazing, but they're a decent football team. They're way better now than they were the first 5-6 weeks of the year.
Definitely.
I'm still not sold, though. I'm taking the Browns with the 2.5 points. I just think their defense.
Yeah, the defense is something else. It's not even fair.
Because their defense scores. That's the thing with the Browns. Like, they pretty much get 7 to 10 points, like, from their defense. Like, I mean, their defense will get a pick 6 or a fumble recovery touchdown, and then, like, another fumble late in the game right there for the offense to just come out there, go 3 and out, and they're in field goal range.
Right.
It happens every week.
Every week.
Dude, they come out there with, like, they'll get a fumble in, like, the 8-yard line. They come out and get either, like, 1 yard or, like, negative 12 yards and kick a field goal.
Awful.
But that's Browns football.
Browns football.
On the flip side, though, like, the Bears do have a real chance of winning this game. I think that this is going to be close.
Yeah, it's purely just off of a clicking standpoint. Other than that, I wouldn't say that they were going to win.
Yeah.
If they weren't clicking rolling into this matchup, hell no.
Yeah, like, I might honestly, like, when we put out our TikToks before the game start, I might honestly flip and take the Bears on this one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in week 14.
For sure. Up next is Packers and Bucks. I think this is going to be a really good game.
I do too, and I think the Buccaneers are going to upset them.
You think?
Yes.
I would agree with you if the game was in Tampa. However, it is in Green Bay. Those
Probably gonna be
boys are
freezing.
not ready for the cold.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
if I'm not mistaken, Baker Mayfield sucks in the cold. So
Yeah, you're honestly probably 100% right. I take back what I just said.
Green Bay all the way.
Good point. Yeah, I'll take Green Bay on that too. That should be a decent game as long as it's not snowing or something like that. Like Mike Evans and Chris Godwin should both have a pretty good game against
Yeah.
that Packers defense.
Yeah, and if it is snowing, I expect it to be an awesome game on the ground.
Yeah,
Rashad
Rashad
White
White.
is sick. Yeah,
AJ Dillon could go hard.
yeah,
We'll
Aaron
see
Jones
if
could
Aaron
be
Jones
back.
ever plays.
right.
Chiefs Patriots.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Chiefs are 10-point favorites. I
This
think
is
it's
gonna
safe
be
to say we'll take them with the 10
such a
points.
Show it's gonna be just such a shutdown. It's gonna be dumb.
I don't think the Patriots are going to score.
It wouldn't surprise me if this is the lowest, like, viewed game of all time.
People will watch because Patrick Mahomes is playing.
Fucking Patrick Mahomes been sucking dick.
Maybe Taylor Swift will be there.
Like everybody's finally realizing that it wasn't Patrick Mahomes, it was Tyreek Hill.
I think that statement's a bit extreme. We'll circle back to that in like a year.
No, I agree. Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. There ain't no
I'm
way
not
around
getting into that debate with you right now.
But
I need to see like I'm literally
is
a whole nother
insane.
year of football before I even like, nah, bro. Like Mahomes has left an imprint on my mind. Okay.
Next is Panthers Falcons.
Massive game.
It is a massive
No,
game.
dude, it's not. At all.
No, yes, it is because mathematically, if the Panthers win Week 14, they are still in playoff contention as long as everybody else continues to lose in that bracket.
I guess you're right because the Saints are the Falcons currently in first place? Let's see.
Yes,
I believe, yeah.
they're
Yeah.
6-6.
Yes.
Saints are 5-7.
And so are the Bucks.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I mean,
mathematically they can.
they're
still
going
make
to
it.
fucking beat the Panthers' ass, dude,
They should.
by 5 points.
They should.
They're 2.5-point favorites, but like,
I feel like the Panthers walk out there with all their nuts on the line and just go.
you
They
think the
win.
Panthers win?
I think they win, and it's not going to be by anything more than like a field goal.
I mean, that wouldn't.
But they win.
That'd be a total Falcons game to go out there and lose.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me. Like, I have no faith in the Falcons. I just think the Panthers are dog shit, and like,
I think the Panthers
I don't
walk
know.
out there and do it. Bryce needs something like that.
I really disagree with the fact that they fired Frank Reich.
Dude, fuck Frank Reich. You saw that shit? He was running Hunger Games out that hoe.
What do you mean?
Just like fight, you know, whoever's in that hoe, like, or not. What's the right way to explain it? It was just sending people who have no idea what the fuck they're doing out there, you know?
I don't think anybody on the team, outside of like a few guys, have any idea what the fuck they're doing in general, though.
He wasn't teaching anything. He was teaching nothing.
Interesting.
No playbook. Like, it was just all out. Whatever the hell you want. Go out there and run your route and hope to God Bryce sees you open.
God. Well, if that's like all real and true, that's probably best for the team if he is gone. Then,
He got fired from wherever else for a reason. He's a college coach.
I still just don't really understand. Like, then why do you fucking hire him in the first place? If you're gonna why hire a coach if you don't have enough faith in them to let them go a whole season?
I bet this man's playbook has a circle right here for the quarterback. An A, a B, a C, and a D. And all their routes do are up, in, and fly. That's it. That's all he runs the whole game. And if it's not that, then he runs some stupid screen to fucking Adam Thielen.
Okay.
I watched Adam Thielen get 5 catches for 0 yards the other day.
Bro, I feel like we shouldn't even be harping on this game at all.
No.
I can't stand watching either of these teams play football.
Just let it. Yeah, we need
But
to.
yeah, like I would love the Falcons to win because, to be quite honest, I'd way rather go to Atlanta than New Orleans because it looks like the Cowboys will be the 5th seed unless something drastic happens with the Eagles.
Yeah,
I'd way rather play in Atlanta than New Orleans in the playoffs every time.
for sure.
Um,
Next is New York and Saints, or Giants and Saints.
I'm
I feel
assuming
like
Jameis will be quarterback.
Might be a little bit closer than we expect, but the Saints should ultimately win this game by a couple touchdowns.
I think the Saints will cover by a lot more than 6 points.
Couple touchdowns.
Yeah. Dude, is it Jameis playing?
Not sure. You know, Derek Carr likes to walk out and pull some shit like that.
Yeah, right. But I just don't see the Giants scoring like more than like at most 2 touchdowns on the Saints defense. More like 1 or 0.
Yeah, no, not unless DeVito wants to show up for whatever random reason.
Yeah, like I don't. The Saints aren't going to let the Giants do shit on offense.
They shouldn't. Or Saquon make something happen. But yeah, no.
That's the only thing that ever can happen with the Giants is Saquon literally has to put the whole team on his back and run 100 yards down the field, whether that's in 1 play or 20 plays in 5-yard increments.
Right.
Like, that's the only way the Giants can do anything.
That's it.
Okay.
Jets, Dolphins.
Dude, what is with these games? Like, back to back to back, just shit.
But this is historically a tough one for the Dolphins.
It is, and
To
they're
wrap
13.5 point favorites, and I think that's too much.
I think it's too much too.
The Jets' defense is legit.
And I think Salah is like they build their defense for interdivisional matches.
They do.
The people that they're going to be playing 6 times a year, you know.
No, yeah, the Jets play good, especially in their division. They only play shit against the Patriots, but they play really good against the Bills and the Dolphins.
Yeah. So I expect this one to be closer than a lot of people may expect it to be.
No, I'm with you on that. I don't think that the Dolphins cover that. I'm definitely going to take the Jets with the 13.5 points. Obviously, you're not going to touch a Dolphins money line bet.
No.
It's probably like minus 2,000.
No, yeah,
But,
that's insane. They're going
gonna
to
win
win
the
a
game,
game down here.
I do believe the Dolphins win.
Yeah.
Texans and Titans.
Minus 750.
Minus 750?
Yep.
Okay, that's stupid as hell.
Texans, Titans.
Do you remember who won the first time they played?
I want to
I'm going to
say
look real fast.
the Titans won, didn't they?
No,
No.
they haven't played yet.
They haven't played. Oh, they do the back-to-back shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that back-to-back shit.
So they'll play again, like I'm guessing week 17.
Titans W at home. 100%. D-Hop revenge game.
Okay. I mean, the Titans defense is good. They're going to, they're not going to let the Texans run all over them.
Yeah.
Although, I say that. They don't have the best secondary in the world. They might.
Derrick Henry's going to run all over them.
Well, no, I'm saying
D-Hop's going to eat them alive.
CJ Stroud might pass the ball all over them. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I definitely agree with you that Derrick Henry is going to go crazy. D-Hop could be winning a nice revenge game.
The double DHs.
Yeah, I'm still going to go with the Texans money line. I don't know if they cover 3.5 points, but I think the Texans at the end win the game on like a last second field goal.
Sounds about right. I just expect it to go the opposite way. Texans.
Yeah.
Field goal at the end of the game.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Niners, Cardinals.
Yes. On to the 3:00 games. The Niners are going to win by a large margin.
Yeah. No explanation needed.
No.
We're not talking about it.
Yeah. 13.5 point favorites. They cover.
Yep. All day, every day. Take it. Commanders and Rams.
Ooh, I like the Rams with 5.5 points in this game.
I agree. The Rams have been looking real good.
Yeah, they have. Matthew Stafford's firing on all cylinders. Now they're in the playoff picture.
Mm-hmm. They just need some health out of their wide receiver core.
That's what I was just about to say. Like if they all healthy and playing well, like I really think they can make a run and maybe like win a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, it'd be massive.
I really hope they can take down one of those top NFC teams. That would be huge.
Yeah, because their defense is way better than
what anybody expected.
Yeah.
All right, and then Cowboys and Bills. This will be a huge game.
What a game.
And it's going to be must win for both teams.
I guarantee you if Trevor Lawrence is looking like he's not going to play that game, they flex that Cowboys-Bills game to the night game. That'd be smart.
Yeah, because the Ravens-Jags is the evening game.
Yeah.
That would be sick. But yeah, and that would probably give advantage to the Bills if they do flex that though, because this is in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And a night game in Buffalo in mid-December. That's going to be pretty wild. I don't know. This is the Bills are favored by 1. This is a must win for
This
both
is
teams.
tough, man. What a tough game to pick.
You know, obviously at this moment we don't know the outcome of what the Cowboys and Eagles game will be. If the Cowboys lose the Eagles game, I feel like they won't be fighting for anything at that point. But if they win, I think they could come in and beat the Bills and just continue this streak.
I want to pick the Cowboys. And that's barring snow. If it's snowing, Bills. No snow, Cowboys. I think it's going to be a nice defensive game.
Is that Buffalo? Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, the defenses are going to be going crazy. But it's just two really well-built teams. Offense and defense are both complete teams.
Yeah.
The Bills' record doesn't show it. They've played some really poor games this year, but they're still a good football team.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pumped, honestly. This is going to be awesome.
Hell yeah, it's going to be a great game.
But the part of it being in Buffalo is what scares me.
Yeah, that's what's going to be tough.
Cowboys still haven't lost at home. All our losses came on the road.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, so it's all like, the reason even if we beat the Eagles this week and we have all the tiebreakers and everything at the end of the year, like if we're tied, it's all going to come down to the fact that we lost to the Cardinals. Like,
I love that shit.
Like, that's going to be
Y'all
the reason
fucking
we
were
don't win the
garbage
division.
at the Cardinals. That was the best thing ever.
Yeah, that will be the reason we don't win the division if we end up tied with the Eagles, because we lost to the Cardinals. But anyways, that's besides the point right now. I'll be praying for a Cowboys win. I think they can pull it out, and we will see what happens there. That should be a great one.
For sure.
Ravens, Jags. At the moment, we think Trevor Lawrence will be out, and the Ravens are currently 5-point favorites.
Even with Trevor Lawrence in,
Maybe this is actually they think he's in, and they're 5-point favorites. That seems more
that's
reasonable.
what I would think.
They would probably be like 20-point favorites if he was out.
There is no way that the Jaguars win this game.
It's in Jacksonville.
It doesn't matter.
Ravens lose to Rams this week, and then they're going to go lose to the Jags the next week. Go into a tailspin going into the playoffs.
Baltimore is taking it home.
Okay, I'm just talking shit, honestly. I will take the Ravens -5 in that game.
Next week when I go to Cincinnati, I'm putting one of my $25 free bets on Baltimore to win the Super Bowl.
What's the odds right now? Like plus 350, plus 500, something like
I
that?
think it's plus 600.
Is it? Okay, that's decent money right
Yeah.
now. You've been confident in it all year.
Yeah.
So might as well go do it.
Put Lamar MVP too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Eagles and Seahawks for the Monday night game.
I feel like both teams are going to be kind of fighting for something, you know? Eagles are trying to stay in first. And
If Dallas beats Philly this week, and the Eagles have to win every game
yeah.
at that point.
And then the Seahawks are also fighting for playoff.
Yeah, because the Rams overtook them.
Yep.
Dude, if the Seahawks win that game, I'm going to be so happy.
That'd be some crazy stuff. And it wouldn't throw it past me. Gino, man, Eagles were one of the teams that wrote him off.
That is true. Dude, that would be so sick. If the Cowboys can pull it off in Buffalo and Seahawks beat the Eagles in Seattle, oh, man, that would be awesome for Cowboys. Have a game up on the Eagles. All you have to do is win out.
Yeah. Woo. It's definitely a possibility.
Getting to be this time of year.
Yep.
I
I
like
like our predictions for that week 1 of the playoffs. Honestly, it looks like there's some pretty shitty matchups. So, like, if the guys that have the people that are in those games in the playoffs,
You talking about like fantasy playoffs?
oh, you're in for a rough one. Your week 1 is going to be rough if you don't have the guys that are in good games.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, there's some defensive showings, and then there's just some very, very, very lopsided games.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a benefit or a downfall. Like sometimes it's just garbage time.
Yeah.
You win your games in garbage time in those games, so who knows? But anyways, that was week 15 predictions. Hopefully they're somewhat close to right. We'll see how we do.
We'll see.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next week, and we'll eat a shit ton of hot sauce and die.
And y'all remember to subscribe and follow us on all our pages, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. We need those followers so we can come live to you on Sundays and Thursdays. We'll catch you next time.